I need to find them things that you slide on the back of your glasses.
Oh, it slides?
Hell yeah, these bitches need to be adjusted. Bad.
Oh, shit.
They getting
Oh,
on my
shit.
nerves the way they keep sliding off my face. But even though I'm not going nowhere,
Right.
I want to try to put in practice wearing them more often. Especially now that I can see more out of my right eye. I can see things clearly out of my right eye. They got it right this time. But it look like it's like they ain't do nothing to my left eye. My left eye just regular, and they improved more on the right side. That's why everything feel kind of thrown off. I guess they trying to say my right eye is 2020 already. I mean, my left eye feel like they trying to say it's 2020 already. Or maybe they improve it a little bit. Oh yeah, they did do some improvement with my left eye. But not by much. My right eye is like a magnifying glass.
So it looks weird still?
No, I guess the more and more I wear them, the more they gonna feel normal.
Come on.
Stepping all over this wire. Why is this juice sitting out?
I thought there was a little, when I poured it, there was, but
A
then
little
there's,
drizzle for you to swallow?
yeah.
A little drizzle for you to swallow? I got a little drizzle for you to swallow.
Hey, now. Hi.
Let me move
Hi
this.
to the people.
Let me move this back so you don't be hitting me today with it.
See.
I ain't got time to be getting bopped in the head with no bat today.
I pank you on your booty. Pank you on your booty.
You already hit too hard.
It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. What time is it?
Hammer time.
I go check the mail.
I think it's still early, too early to be going to check the mail.
Okay. You let me know.
That's the wrong tune.
What are you talking about?
You gotta roll back up and down with it. You don't stay going down. You gotta roll up and down with the tune. I play piano, I know these things. Hey man, the typewriter used to be my dance. When I first started learning how to dance, that was my first. And they were like, "Oh, you know how to dance, yeah, bitch." I was typewriting all over the motherfucking floor. Doing something. The first thing I knew how to do that felt good on my own. Then I started cooking. Then I started washing dishes because certain people wanted to grow up fast and early. So I had to make the best of it. Thankfully, I was allowed to. Well, I got criticized for the music I used to listen to. Knocking the boots. She knew who was washing dishes by the type of music we selected to play.
Oh, wow.
It was me with the knocking the boots, and here go Candy with the red light special song on repeat. If it wasn't on repeat, she had the Aaliyah going.
Oh, shucks.
Joni had the stop, pause, go,
Huh?
hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey.
Okay.
Monkey on the stick, a monkey on the stick. We
Okay.
just in there like, I hate this kind of music. I can't stand rap music. Now look at me. Listening to God doggone Cardi B.
Doja Cat?
Who? Who threw that cat? Somebody need to call animal control. Oh, that cat.
That's her name.
Throw, throw the cat is her name.
Doja Cat.
So she got a dojo.
Oh,
She do karate.
I'm sorry. You gonna stop that?
I know who Doja Cat is. I think I just don't listen to her music. Cause the first thing I heard about her was something bad, so I just never tapped into her music. Ain't that right, bitch? She sunbathing. It was so funny. I started saying bitch around the house so often. And one day I was just joking. I said, "Come here, bitch." And she just came. I was like, "Wait a minute. I ain't mean that literally." So sometimes when I just
Pepper.
joke and I just be,
Pepper.
"Come here, bitch."
Look. Oh, wow. Damn.
And
Wow.
that's how the birthday come here, bitch came. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't mean that literally.
Damn.
You still my pepper poo. You know it.
Oh. She said, I covered mama. What happened?
You still my pepper poo.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, you knew James was in the kitchen because later on down the line, James came in the picture. With living with us, so you knew he was washing dishes. When you hear, these are the times we always fun. Next thing you know, we look up this boy that dyed his hair platinum. We was like, what is you doing? You look like somebody grandpa. No.
He wanted to be like Drew Hill.
No. Don't.
Woo! Cisco had everybody doing that shit. I'm telling you.
It wasn't for his complexion.
I knew somebody who dyed their hair blonde.
It was
Just like him. I said,
I do the beanie weenie. I do the beanie weenie. I do the beanie weenie. He taught me how to do the beanie weenie. Do the beanie weenie. Oh, do the beanie weenie. Oh, do the beanie weenie. Oh.
Can I ask you a
That's
question?
New Orleans music.
I
If you
know.
don't.
I know. If you had a chance to meet
DJ Jubilee used to give me money
oh no.
every year for my
If you had
birthday.
a chance to meet what's her name?
He's still a teacher at that school.
Um,
He got music out. He a whole rapper, got music out, and a teacher at school on the side.
Randy. You know who I'm talking about? I didn't come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch. If you had a chance to meet.
How would I respond or feel?
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he live in New Orleans.
Motherfucker. As soon as you said it, it slipped my mind. I know who you're talking about. How would I respond?
How would you feel?
It's probably the same way I did when I saw Mystical. I shook his hand. I wasn't like passing out all over the place. And oh my God, I just met Mystical. I just thought back on maybe it was like a year before. A year before that. And I was drunk. And them two people was fucking. And I snatched the covers off. They were playing Shake It Fast, Watch Yourself. But it was Shake Your Ass, Watch Yourself. They was playing that version, I think. I was pissed drunk. They the ones wanted me to get drunk. He was splurging my money. That money I had, it was like that lump sum of money I had got. We was spending my money. I did that on purpose. I said why, but come from the club, all pissed drunk. Me, Dwayne, Courtney, Goody. I come back just that fast. We come home from the club, they getting it. Just as fast as I went to go take a piss, I don't even think I flushed. I come back, they getting it. And all I heard is, shake it fast. And I snatched the covers and said, watch yourself.
They jumped up and was, like, don't nobody want to see your stuff. Come on, cover it.
They was mad. And the song still playing. They giving me this blank stare. And I'm walking out talking about, show me what you're working at. I was pissed drunk. To this day, that's probably I I've done some bizarre things while being drunk, like um sitting there pulling my pants down and singing with the fucking Crown Royal bottle, pretending for it to be a microphone
Oh my gosh.
in front of everybody. Hey, that's my auntie fault. She the one got me drunk. I kept trying to tell her, nah, I can't drink. I'm
I
too
stood in
young.
front of a window, just naked.
You? You ain't never
I
told
was
me about
drunk.
that.
I was drunk. That was embarrassing. I don't. Yeah.
Oh. You talking about that's embarrassing? You do know I'm recording, right?
I was drunk. I would never. I said, you know what? Nope.
I remember when they tricked me when I was 17, told me it was Kool-Aid. I wasn't allowed to get that at home. You see how I am with juice here. Yeah, so I kept going back for more. I'm like, this. They told me it's a different brand of Kool-Aid. I was like, this tastes kind of different, but it's good. It's just not as sweet. And like a different kind. Kind of find out it was White Zinfandel. I'm sitting there pissed drunk. It was my ex-girlfriend, uh, relatives. And I got pissed. Now, I'm the one that told her originally I wanted our relationship to be on the DL. I was the one that didn't want it public. I done fucked around and got drunk. Started professing my love to her while puking all over the place. In front of her family.
She broke up with you.
Then she just told him it's not true. And that I was drunk. Needless to say, that side of her family I never saw again. Uh, but she got some people out there in like Raceland, Louisiana, Boutique, Louisiana. There was some little weirdos live out there, boy. I'll tell you like that. There was some weirdos. Kissing cousins.
Yeah.
Same sex kissing cousins.
Oh gosh.
The youngins getting drunk and high. I'm talking about like 6, 7 years old.
What?
They got drinking, had drunk 7, 6, 7-year-old kids when I went out there with her
Ain't
people.
good. That's not cool.
Mm-mm.
Cause they call them people's on you.
Apparently not in that town. It was just weird out there.
That's crazy.
It'd be weird when you go to meet people's family and they got the nerve to judge you and talk about you. You get to know their family. Come to find out their ass or their family ain't wrapped too tight. They goddamn self.
In
Hey.
the beginning when I met, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, this is cool. They like to party. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like, what in the fucking hell? When all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I got to know your brothers and sisters, I was like, I don't think I like these people here. This woman's got her kids cursing. Her kids are cursing at her and carrying on. I'm like, if I ever did that to my aunt, boy, I'd have my ass handed to me.
It was me.
You know who I'm talking about.
It was like going to meet somebody family my damn self when I went there. It's just I looked at like them people, but to me it was like, oh, these people,
What in the hell?
these folks is different. I'm like, oh wow. And I was like, oh, like they talk. You let them talk to you like that?
Right.
Yeah. When I was like, what, 17, going on 18. I'm like, you threw a shoe at your mom. I'm like, You didn't knock her out?
I'd have had my teeth
Um,
kicked out my face. Shit.
Different people do different things.
I understand you grown and whatnot, but still, it
But
was.
that's what be tripping me out about people, though. They will allow their kids to disrespect them. But they be trying to handle up on other grown ass people. But yeah.
And the streets are smaller. I'm like, bro,
What, in New Orleans?
yeah,
Smaller than New York?
yes, because
For real?
New York streets are,
Oh, really?
yes, they're wide.
Mm.
Yes. You ain't gonna be able to come down no street. I was like, oh, hell no, we gonna
There's
wind up.
certain parts I miss about the life of New Orleans, like catching a trolley.
Oh, that was cool. I liked it that.
I know that growing up there, it was probably either the particular restaurants that I was eating at that I didn't eat at before, or it was either the fact that I grew up on eating that food and then I left away from that life and started eating different when I went to different states and stuff, and then I came back. And I'm like, my goodness, this food's salty as shit. Like, this is enough to raise my blood pressure. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know what was going on. But the last time I went to New Orleans, I'm like, these are like restaurants. And it's like, they food tastes salty as shit. Like, wow.
You remember when we went into that, what was it, the mall that had all the food courts and whatnot, all the food and whatnot? You remember?
Oakwood Mall.
I guess. And then we wound up getting beignets,
Oakwood Mall.
and I had it all over my shirt. I was so mad. I was like, God dang it.
No, that wasn't you. I'm thinking about when I had to walk the French quarters in high heels. That's a fucking no-no. And then we got lost.
Oh no.
Because I wasn't used to being that far up uh, by myself.
Right.
It was always being taken like by my foster mama, being taken with somebody. They have this part in Louisiana where it branch off, getting ready to go from the West Bank Express. It's still on the West Bank Expressway and going on the General de Gaulle. That's one of the best parts as well that I probably never talked to you about. It's kind of like, damn, what's the name of this place they took us to? Probably not Firewheel out here, but you buy stereos, clothes, oils, food, and it's every Saturday and Sunday. That shit. CDs, clothes, shoes, baby stuff, food, all kind of shit. And I just remembered that part. I do miss that part of New Orleans. I don't remember the name of it, or if it even still exists. Um, I don't hear nobody talk about it, but I never heard nobody talk about it back then. You just go.
Yeah.
And I can imagine much stuff is probably better now. They probably selling phones there now, and it's an outdoor thing too. It's an outdoor thing.
You remember when we went to that what was it? It was what the hell? Not a garage sale, but it was selling everything.
Here or New
Yeah.
Orleans? Here?
Yeah.
Nope.
It was
The fair?
it looked like a fair, but it had they were selling stuff outside as well.
You're probably thinking about the same thing I'm thinking about.
It was George Washington over there by George Washington. George
George Bush?
George Bush.
President George Bush Highway.
Yeah, remember? And it was on the outside, and we was like, oh, I like to go. It was like Big T's Bazaar, but sort of on the outside. And they were selling stuff, and there was rides, big old stereo sets and shit, speakers and shit. But it was
No,
it was, remember?
no.
And we was like, oh snap! And we walked around for a little bit.
When they had those elopes, and I was like, I never tried those before, and I thought that was just corn with mayonnaise on it. But come to find out, wait, and we had to leave early for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
The outdoors kind of looked like, but they had them. It was this big ass stereo there that you wanted. Yeah, we talking about the same place.
I was like, oh man, look at that. It was like, man.
I do not remember the name of that place, but it might be Firewheel. We might. I don't remember.
It wasn't Firewheel.
It was something else that they always talk
It was
about.
by, on that side of, almost on that side of town way. You know what I'm talking about?
My mother? My brother? Way over there?
Yeah.
I doubt it's way over there. You talking about somewhere in Grapevine?
No.
I don't know, lady.
It was near, it had to have been near, it had to have been over there. But, yeah.
I don't know.
But, remember when we went to Big T's Bazaar? That last time?
Mm-hmm. No. I think, well, no, I don't think, because I remember one good time I went up there and cursed one of the people out for selling me a fucked up, what was it, a phone case or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I cursed that motherfucker out. I don't remember what it was. And then, one thing I don't like about going to see, a little bit in Atlanta, they kind of try to push shit on you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I first came out here and I seen Big T's Bazaar, I kind of felt right at home because it's a bunch of places like that in Atlanta. Like at least 6 places out there in Atlanta. And then I first discovered a place like that when I was living in Richmond, Virginia. And to me, it takes me back to that was the first time I ever got to record my own music in a studio, a little studio booth.
That's the bad part is.
But it seems like everybody got something different to offer. But in Atlanta, as I started getting bigger, I started not having a desire to go to those places no more. And it's like now I have less and less a need to go to those kind of places because I used to go there to buy my oils. My sinuses, I can't be around that kind of shit no more. My eyes start running.
It's kind of sad.
I know, but I used to be going there and buy them little knockoff Cartier glasses, knockoff fucking Dolce Gabbana glasses and shit like that. But fuck, I wound up not hooking up like sex wise, but linking up with one of the dudes. I was on the corner, not the fucking corner. I was walking. That was my girl days before I turned full blown stud for good, but I still had my girly days, and they was like, "What's your name?" I was like, Roxanne. What I was saying, my name was Roxy or Roxanne. No. I said my name was Jazzy. That's why I was saying my name was Jazzy. When people was asking me my name, I was like, my name Jazzy. And then when you saw how I looked pretty jazzed up. So I was like, I'm calm on this. I was roughly about a good 200 pounds. About 208 pounds at that time. I was dressing girly still. Wearing them big ass earrings with the puffy curls and the sunglasses and the tight clothes. The girly shit. Or sometimes I have the little light brown hair streaks with the wig. eyebrows arched and shit with little lipstick and makeup and the girly shit. And I was selling them oils and incense with the dudes. And it was impossible for anybody to believe that I was not fucking them one of them. I was just going out there trying to get money too. They was using me to help, talking about they'll help me flip money and shit. I ain't get a fucking penny out of that money. That's when me and the dude got into it. Hot and heavy. We got into it.
I would too. I'd have been like, hey, yo, you asked me to help you so you can help me, and you
Cause you
just
know they dudes will use like a nice attractive girl to help them sell products. And that's what I was.
not give you a dime.
Mm-mm. But nigga, I was letting you stay in my house for for free.
Hmm.
Well, really, my apartment was supposed to be preparing my apartment for when my kids, come home. But in between time, it was mainly a favor for him because he ain't had nowhere to go. He was homeless. But that was around my time too. Well, I was just letting anybody come live with me. And I was letting all kind of homeless people come stay with me and shit. Sometimes it turned out okay, and sometimes, like I say, a lot of people, whatever.
Hmm.
But I know that I did out of the kindness of my heart, and I did for the right intentions. I wanted to help my people and help see my people get on their feet. But it took some growing to do that. Some motherfuckers don't want to get on their feet. Some motherfuckers don't want to better themselves. Some motherfuckers want to be crabs in a barrel. Some people like to stay comfortable.
That's it. I still can't get, like when places like
But in this particular dude, though, to me, it was deeper than helping out a homeless person. To me, he was my friend. And to me, I wasn't going to let my friend just be homeless like that. And yeah, he had a girlfriend or a girl he was trying to impress. So, you know, trying to help him. And the girl dogged over him, fucked over him real bad. But, and I felt bad for his story because he was the one I told you he was born with all his insides out.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, so he had, for whatever reason, I don't. He said he had to eat raw meat in order for him to be able to digest meat. So I'm cooking meat for me and all his other friends, but for him, I had to cut him a piece of meat over to the side, and I just got to watch him just. He just eating ground meat, just like wrong. Like, whoa. Oh gosh, this video going on 30 minutes. Damn. All right. Yeah. That's reminiscing on the old days. Atlanta, Texas, Louisiana.